Hey guys, Harold here at ESGS 2016. I'm here live. Oh wow, you can see my social media. I'm streaming live for XSplit. Oh, a little closer. All right, here. I'm streaming live for XSplit. With me today, I have my Scottish friend showing me a wonderful game all the way from China.
Hello.
All right. Oh, it's still showing my name. But yeah, so all right, tell us what we have here today.
Okay, so what we're looking at here is Lost Castle, which is China's #1 indie game, and we're just doing our big outside of China push at the moment. It is an action roguelike RPG dungeon crawler with hand-drawn graphics and a whole myriad of weapons and armor and all sorts of cool stuff. This is the starting area here. As you can see, you've got two completely randomly generated people. We were playing before, and as you saw, there were two completely different people to start with.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you've got this amazing mustache, and I've got this awesome mohawk. So we've got.
Do you always start with different people when you?
Yeah, totally randomly generated. So sometimes you're white, sometimes you're black, sometimes you're Asian, sometimes you've got normal hair, and sometimes you've got purple hair.
Mustache,
yeah, I mean the purple mustache is badass. For the first time ever the other day, we actually had someone who was totally bald with no facial hair. It was terrifying.
Oh,
it was terrifying.
That's awesome. So you're saying that it's randomly generated every time. So
yeah.
What are how many permutations or how many?
So the game has 5 levels, and for example, in level 1 you're always going to face goblins, and in level 2 you're always going to face like the minions of the garden.
Okay.
But the numbers that you get are always different, the variations you get are always different, and the layout of the rooms is always different. For example, we've got a lot of trap rooms, which if you manage to navigate, you'll get a cool prize at the end.
Oh, wow.
And those are like pretty liberally scattered throughout, and you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
You also never know what you're going to achieve. All the weapons as well at the beginning here, like what you've got here, these are all random, so you never know what you're going to get. In actual fact, this is a pretty terrible lineup, considering we're level 110 characters.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a nice one.
You
and
mentioned earlier that everything here was unlocked as you played the game, right?
Precisely. So when you first start the game, or you have nothing in this area.
Oh,
but as you upgrade yourself and upgrade your characters, you will get more and more stuff.
The blacksmith, this treasure.
So you press B to pick things up, and it's the left trigger to use items and the bumpers to cycle through them. The crystals you just picked up there, they permanently upgrade one of your character stats.
Oh, wow, okay.
So the crystals are like super useful. Don't talk to this guy in the purple or this guy in the white, because they'll change it onto hard and nightmare mode, and we aren't ready for that. We don't have those skills.
I beg to differ. I think you and I could take this easily.
We'll find out. Also, if you speak to this dude here, he'll give you some potions. Now, the potions are always unknown. Now, we're lucky in the fact that we've unlocked, because we're level 110 characters, not this dude. This dude's dangerous.
Oh.
This one up here.
This one. The one in black.
Yeah. He'll give you some potions. Now, potions are always unknown. When you first start the game, you might have potions that heal you, potions that give you regen. You could also get potions that give you chronic diarrhea, so you'll be running through the game pooping, and you can make enemies slip in it.
Absolutely fantastic. I am sold.
You can get toxic fart potions. You can also get poisoned. You can get turned into a werewolf.
Oh,
you can get.
you can transform.
Yeah, like all sorts of crazy stuff.
That's cool.
And you never know what it's going to be. The only way to find out what a potion is to taste it. As you can see, they all come up as unknown until you try it. So if I take this potion, awesome, see my attack goes up by 2, and I know that that's a strength potion, so I can take that again, and my strength is permanently augmented.
Wow.
Then when you pick up another potion, that's the same.
It's unknown as well until you. So I've got this one here, which I think is probably a healing potion, but I don't know.
Just because it's red.
Usually, and you've got a shield, so let's go before your shield runs out.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, so here we have some goblins.
All right. Oh,
Harold.
X to attack, Y is to use a special, right trigger is to use your skill, just in case you forgot. I did explain before, but it's easy.
For the folks at home.
For the folks at home.
Oh man, this is.
Don't be afraid to use your items if you're getting murdered. The game is hard. That's one thing that I should emphasize. Like the game is super hard.
It's meant to be hard.
So we really like the fact that it looks so cute and it is so difficult. There's nothing better than there's nothing better than watching a streamer's face fall as they start getting their ass kicked.
I'm glad the camera isn't on me because I got my game face on.
Have you guys seen? You guys know Northern Lion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He streamed it with his wife. Oh, see, cool no armor.
This guy.
With his.
Did that thing just fall from the?
Oh yeah. There's traps and stuff. You can tell by the shadows on the ground.
Oh,
That is cool.
So up here, one of these is probably a trap room. So let's have a look. Go up to the top with me, and we'll see if this is a trap room. It is not a trap. Oh, it might be actually. Yeah. So be careful of the wizard goblins. Wizard goblins are unacceptably mean.
Okay, so the stuff on the floor, what looks like wood or hay on the floor, is that a trap?
No, it's not. Don't worry about that.
Okay. I don't want to die on stream.
Oh, you will. You will. Yeah, I can almost
Looks like
guarantee
you're
you
about
will.
to.
Not if I could help it.
But yeah, Northern Lion played the game with his wife, and
Okay.
it was really entertaining to watch because he did not excel.
So the frustration was apparent.
Yeah, the frustration was apparent, and his wife actually got it. So it was kind of nice to watch her being like, "Why are you dying all the time? Come on!" Okay, so this here is a passive item. So you pick it up, and it's like kind of Binding of Isaac style. You pick it up, and that's just bound to your character now.
Okay. Yeah. So we're talking about Bindings of Isaac, and you mentioned that every dungeon, every playthrough is different.
Yeah. So you always get different layouts of rooms, but you also get like a choice of different. Well, not a choice, but you get lots of different possibilities of bosses.
Uh-huh.
So you never know who you're going to face. For example, there's a on this level you've got the puppy, who is the dinosaur that this outfit is modeled after.
That is adorable.
And you've got the Goblin King, who will ride at you with a chariot blasting you with turrets. And you've got Boss Slime, who is a giant slime that creates other slimes.
Oh, wow.
And so they're totally varied. Like there is a totally different, unique style to fighting them.
That's amazing. And we have a chance to fight pretty much any one of them.
Yeah, you could fight any one of them in the beginning, and then when you get to level 2, then there's a whole different range of bosses for level 2, and they also change as well. So at certain points during the game, you will notice that, wait a minute, like they've got different movesets now, and they've got different, so they do it like by level. So when you get to a certain level, you'll notice that
they get stronger.
They get stronger and more difficult to predict.
Yeah.
It's more about being difficult to predict than actual strength.
Okay.
Like, personally, I find the later iteration of the Goblin King easier than the initial iteration of the Goblin King.
Okay.
But apparently I'm alone in that.
Okay.
If you've got lots of apples, I suggest eating apples, because apples are the weakest of the health thing, and you
Okay.
find them quite often.
Yeah.
All right.
I love how
let's try
the food, like the bones and the core of the apple just fall. You just toss them when you're done.
Yeah, done. If you get bananas, you can eat bananas, and when you drop them, the banana skin falls. And if you step on it, you'll fall over. But if enemies step on it, they'll also fall over.
Oh,
so
wow.
you can like,
The bananas are
use
multi-use?
Yeah, so like they're like the Mario Kart style bananas.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's
Utility bananas.
really fun.
Yeah, this game
Some
is
war
fantastic.
bananas.
So how long was the development time for this?
Development. I mean, the game's kind of still under development. We're kind of constantly adding new stuff to it.
Yeah, you mentioned
but
it's in beta now, yeah?
Yeah, so we've officially gone gold. We're out of early access,
Okay.
but we're still perfecting the online multiplayer. The co-op, the offline co-op's been available from day one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The online co-op's been available in beta for the last month and a half,
Yeah,
and we've got the we're hopefully going to be finishing that within the next week or so.
Oh, that's great.
So we're
you said you wanted the multiplayer to release by next month, right?
That's no, the end of this month, hopefully.
end of this
Yeah,
month.
so like a few days away. That's our goal. Oops.
Is it safe to say that you are on track to reach the goal?
Seems to be at the moment, but this is, man, I'll tell you something. The minute you start trying to take things online,
Hammer,
that's
man.
a cool
Yeah.
hammer. With this one, if you press and hold Y, you can charge it up
Oh.
and then
Oh.
release, and
That's
you'll do
something
like a
good.
cyclone attack.
Nice
And you
one.
can move while you're doing that as well, so you
That
can
is-
like spin into enemies. They don't spin into those barrels for obvious reasons.
That's awesome.
That's just a trap, huh?
Yeah, that's just that you hit that. Goblin King.
Oh, yay!
But,
Speak of the devil.
but
But
This is nerve-wracking. What's happening?
oh,
no matter what happens, the Goblin King dies. And
Oh!
at level 1, the Goblin King always dies. Now,
terrible.
right, the thing with this dude is you have to like just keep piling on damage just because
Yeah.
he constantly creates slimes, and you will get overwhelmed by the slimes eventually if you don't.
it looks like it.
Is it possible
So many
Nice.
to take
3
out
at a
the slime?
time.
Is it possible to what, sorry?
Is it possible to kill? Oh, it is possible to kill the slime.
It is, but
It's pointless.
It's like a waste of
yeah,
time.
you don't even get any souls for them or anything, because obviously
Okay.
we didn't want people farming them.
That's true. Yeah, that would have broken it.
I would have farmed it as well if I
Yeah.
was.
I would have stayed there.
Yeah,
Oh God.
there
That
we
is-
go.
Oh.
Good job.
So that looked pretty easy, but that's because we're level 110 and
Okay.
we're all souped up. Like the way the developers described it is they said that if somebody ooh,
What is that?
it's a soul crystal.
What does it do?
If you stand over it, it'll give you a crystal that
Mysterious
contains
power.
strengthen the owner after crumbling it. So
Harold,
if you
I think
pick
you
it
need
up,
to grab some mysterious power.
I think I could use this and
Yeah,
not
so-
die. Yeah.
so
Are you gonna use it as like a, in case you need to
Yeah.
win suddenly?
Oh, and this here is weird
loot.
blood. So if I drink that, which I'm not gonna, if I drink this, regen potion. Oh, and this is a better weapon if I remember rightly.
What is that? Oh, what is that?
Now that,
Arcane sigils? What is that?
yeah, so that arcane sigil is a bit of a double-edged sword. Sometimes it'll turn all the enemies into frogs. Sometimes it'll turn me into a frog.
Oh, that's.
But
terrible.
it's more likely to turn the enemies into a frog. So
Worth
we'll.
it! Worth it!
Definitely. So if you head down here, we
That's-
can explore the gardens.
All
Let's see
right.
level 2.
There's 5 stages in all, but the game's got basically 3 major playthroughs, and every ending is different. There's one true ending, which is after you've defeated the game on the nightmare mode.
Okay.
Oh.
But yeah, it's hard, man.
Yeah,
it's really
it's different and hard too.
Yeah. In fact, for ages, the lead developer hadn't completed it. It was absolutely hilarious.
Oh man.
Is it
When
more
you
of
can't
a-
beat your own game, huh?
They can now, but they have a lot of practice in now.
And a lot of level 100 gear and buffs, pretty much.
Yeah, and one of the other cool things that we did in the game, we decided that we didn't want to go super story heavy,
Yeah.
but we also wanted to have quite a bit of lore because the developers really liked writing it, and we
Yeah.
quite liked having contributions to it as well. So we decided to go Dark Souls style in that there is a story here, but if you want to like find out what the story is, you need to go into the compendium, which you can see if you press start,
Okay.
and you need to like read everything. You
Yeah.
know, you need to read about the items, you need to read about the armor, and you only like find out about it once you've discovered it.
Yeah, that
you
makes
know?
sense. Yeah.
Let's give the folks at home a look at the compendium real
Yeah,
quick.
sure. So it's just this bit here, compendium, and you can see all the different stuff that we've encountered.
different kinds
So
of
all the
goblins,
different, all the different bosses and all of that stuff.
Yeah. But we haven't seen the other.
We haven't seen everything.
This resets whenever you start a new game?
No, it's because we're playing 2-player,
Okay.
and because although this is a level 110 build, we just put it onto your laptop now. So it's
Okay.
only got the stuff that we've. If we had it on Vlad's laptop, it would be all
Filled
unlocked.
up.
But because we're
Okay.
using your laptop, it's not. But yeah, it's super fun, super interesting, and like you've got all the different bosses
Oh,
and all
what
the
are
different
those?
stuff. Yeah, so
That
these
looks-
are like the.
that looks good.
These
Lord
are the different
Hardwood.
ones. Yeah.
Harwood.
Harwood.
Harwood. Harwood.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Everybody does it.
PG. PG.
Little Freudian slip for you people at home.
There we go. But yeah, so and by the time you've got all the awesome weapons and stuff unlocked, and you've read all the descriptions, you actually know what happened
Yeah,
in
you figure
Castle
out the
Harwood,
story, yeah.
how it became the Lost Castle.
Okay.
That's cool. That's
so-
the name of the castle. Castle.
Yeah,
Harwood.
Castle Harwood.
Oh, you mentioned the multiplayer only supports up to 2 players at the moment.
Yeah.
Are you?
It's something that we're thinking about. So after we finished with the online mode, our next goal is to do the console version. We're going to have the console versions out hopefully in March.
Yeah.
So that's our main goal. If you just head this way and then
Okay.
we'll walk through.
And this is available right now on Steam.
Yeah, it's totally available right now. It's 350 pesos.
Okay.
And if you're at ESGS, you can pick up the game for frogs. So if you're at ESGS, you can actually pick up the game for 250. We're selling it at the stall, selling Steam keys.
I'm panicking right now because I'm about to die.
Eat some apples, man.
I have run out of apples.
Or use your mysterious power.
You've got all sorts of stuff, man. Here, I'll give you some drumsticks. Hold still.
You can give
There you
people
go.
items.
Yeah, you just press the right stick and it'll drop.
Isn't that cooperative?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so you were saying here at ESGS, it's only how much?
It's only 250 pesos for the full game.
So that's
which
a
is-
100 peso difference.
Yeah.
Wow. So guys, head on over to ESGS here in
SMX.
SMX. Yeah, here in Mall of Asia Arena. Oh, Mall
Yeah.
of Asia.
Mall of Asia, yeah.
Oh man, so yeah, we'll be here all day for the next 3 days.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
I'm gonna be here hanging out.
Yeah, so head on over to the Indie Arena booth and say hi to us because
Yeah.
we'll be here and we'll be talking, we'll be hanging, we'll be playing some games. We'll be playing a lot of this. Oh man, this is fun. Okay, so what else would you what else do you want us to talk about regarding the game?
So I guess we should talk about like the weapons. So we've got I think it's 80 weapons at the moment, and 50 different pieces of armor.
That is a lot, and they're all unique.
Yeah. So for example, like this armor here, you can grab that. It's more designed for a melee weapon. So you're a little bit slower now, but you're a little bit stronger as well.
I talk good.
I'm still wearing the dinosaur costume because I haven't found anything better, but the dinosaur costume has its benefits. Now that is a risky potion. That is a risky potion because it's green.
Yeah.
And you can imagine that some green potions are poison.
Oh,
but
some are apple.
Some are just Tizer. Yeah. And you get these guys here.
So we were talking about the fart potions. The
you get fire potions, diarrhea potions. You get potions that'll turn you into a werewolf. This guy will sell you stuff as well.
Okay.
A banana. What a ripoff.
He sold you a banana for 20 gold?
Can we smack him?
You can't,
What a
unfortunately.
rip.
But my favorite piece of lore is that so the goblins initially in Castle Harwood were all right. They were just nice goblins.
Okay.
But then when demons invaded, the goblins got corrupted, which is why they turned all green and evil.
Oh, what were their original colors?
That's a goblin in disguise. That merchant.
What?
He's a sneaky goblin. He's one of the ones that didn't get converted.
Yeah. Okay,
so
they're
he's
grayish.
so they're a little bit grey.
That's awesome.
So there's like little bits like that once you
figure it out.
once you kind of read the lore, it's quite fun. And
changes your whole perspective of everything.
And yeah, the other thing is like if you read about the Goblin King's rise to power, I think it was unintentional actually, but it sounds very Trumpish.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like a democracy gone wrong type situation.
Oh
it's like
my gosh.
I remember reading it thinking, we could get some hate for this.
Or some love.
Or some love. But yeah, it was totally unintentional because obviously the game's been in development for ages now.
Yeah, how long has this been in development?
Well, we came out on early access in May.
Steam early access.
Steam early access in May, and we just went gold in the 1st of September. So it's been quite a while.
Yeah, fairly recent though. Huh?
Yeah, it's been out fairly recently. Yeah.
Wow. So the development time seems justified. And
I mean it's huge.
Very polished.
It's huge. Well, we spent a lot of time polishing. Actually, when another indie got involved, the core gameplay was actually like very much there, but polishing needed to do because it's actually the development team's only 4 people.
Oh wow.
So they were kind of struggling to balance everything. Let's go through here, and I'm going to drink my werewolf potion.
Take a look at this.
You know, the fish is cute, but it's not very good.
Okay.
You're gonna pick the swordfish.
Don't forget about your right trigger, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I
I have forgotten about the right
All
trigger.
right. Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah.
Oh hey!
Oh, werewolf time!
So are you gonna be a werewolf for a while?
Just not for that long, actually.
Okay. Gotta take advantage.
There is a staff later on in the game that allows you to turn into a werewolf at will.
Cool.
So it's awesome because you can just go. You can be like ranged, and then when stuff really kicks off, you just go melee and really ruin people's day.
Mickey, that reminds me of Gent Greymane in Heroes of the Storm.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that's awesome. I love the diversity in combat.
Yeah, that was always because we knew that the game was you're gonna have to like play the game a lot and go through those 5 stages a lot.
Yeah.
So in order to like make that interesting, we wanted to add like as much content as we physically could.
Yeah.
And I think we succeeded. Like to be honest, like we've had a lot of streamers and a lot of players who like, they play again and again and again and again because every time's a little different.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much to see.
Yeah, like Binding of Isaac was a real inspiration for that. Like the developers absolutely love Binding of Isaac and they loved Dark Souls as well, which is where we got the Souls thing from. So like a fusion of those 2 games was really high on the agenda.
Yeah. And the art style is very stylistic, and it feels like it'll be timeless.
Yeah, I think so as well. And it kind of looks really good, but it's very low graphics intensive, which because we're based in China, we wanted to make sure that the game was accessible to as many of our local gamers as possible.
Okay.
Having a game that both looked good and wasn't high demand was really important to us. And I think we did it. I mean, as I was saying earlier, everything you see is actually hand-drawn. We have a dude Vincent, who I don't
Who
think he
does all the
sleeps,
art?
and just he does all of the drawing, and it's all hand drawn.
Wow.
And I
He
didn't.
did everything.
Yeah, I didn't
Wow.
realize. I didn't realize that for ages, because you know what China's like. People are very modest.
Yeah.
So he wasn't like. He just didn't tell us how much work he was doing. And I remember like one day I was like, "Hey, do you think you could make this? I think it'd be cool." And he was like, "Yeah, I think I could make this." And I was like, "Cool, I need it by Thursday." And he was like, "Yeah, all right." And I came and saw him on Thursday, and the dude was like, "I did it," like with this haunted stare. And I was like, "Are you all right?" He's like, "I haven't slept in a while."
Oh my god.
I was like, "Oh,
Man,
I
that's
did
dedication, man.
I did not realize the amount of work that
That
you
you-
were
yeah.
putting into this."
Oh, and we talked about how. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Harold, you're gonna die, bro.
We talked about how this is developed in China.
Yeah.
So most of the development team, I assume, is Chinese.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them are, okay.
Yeah. So we're the publishing team, and we're like 50% foreigner, 50% Chinese.
Yeah.
But yeah, the development team's all Chinese. I mean, it was actually a pretty bold thing that they did, because they were basically told, like, you know, people don't buy games in China.
Okay.
Like, if you want to make money in China, you have to do free-to-play games. But they really didn't want to do a free-to-play mobile game. It's just not their jam.
Gotta get paid.
Yeah. So they decided to like really just say screw everybody, and we're gonna do our own thing.
I think, first of all, thank you for carrying me through the levels.
No worries. Oh, 6 now.
Secondly, that sounds
What is that
like such a badass point of view, you know?
Yeah, it was.
Going against the mold in such a in a culture, in an entire culture full
Yeah,
of.
I mean, it worked out really nicely, because it was basically we were looking for a project like this. You know, we've been operating out in China for about 2 years now,
Yeah,
predominantly bringing Western games to China. But we really wanted to find a game that we could sell outside China. We really
Yeah.
wanted to find something that had like worldwide appeal.
Yeah.
And so when we met these guys and we talked to them and we realized like what their ambition was, we were like, all right, we can
This
we
could
can
work,
do
yeah.
this.
I'm sure the talent was apparent when you met them.
Yeah, and the guys are just super awesome dudes. I mean, the game's been really, really successful in China. Like, really, really
Yeah.
successful in China. Like, 180,000 copies sold. So, you know, they've done quite well for themselves.
Yeah, for four guys.
Yeah,
right?
and they've like their lifestyle has changed, not at all. Like they are just still just like
Trying to
living
make
in
good games,
living
yeah.
in a small apartment together, just working on their game,
Yeah,
and just like it's just
trying,
a really really nice guys to work with. It hasn't gone to their heads at all.
It's
Like,
really
Awesome.
refreshing.
Yeah.
So is it like a wake up, work on the game?
yeah,
go to
definitely.
sleep?
Especially with the online component. Like we weren't expecting the online component to be as big a hassle as it was. We were actually hoping to have the online component ready for launch.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But after like a few months, we were like, this isn't going to happen, is it?
For those of us, for those at home joining us just now, when was the game launched? We
First
talked
September.
about it earlier.
First
Oh,
September. It was my birthday, and my birthday was the launch date.
Belated happy birthday!
I know, right? It's awesome.
We'll celebrate later.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Sorry, can't see.
Oh no.
Cyclops.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the Cyclops. Be very careful with these crystal throwing Cyclopses.
Harold, you're about to die.
Yeah, this is the
You're at
worst.
64.
They took away my screen. Oh no!
Flamethrower! Oh, they got me.
Oh, Harold.
No!
Harold, you need to use that mystical power thing.
Yeah, I'm about to actually.
Oh, it's just a Soul's Crystal.
I got some bombs. Bomb spaghetti. Oh no!
Here, drink. We got this. We got this.
I think you just...
There we go. I got it. Oh, thank you.
We can actually, in two-player, the game's actually significantly more difficult in two-player than it is in one-player.
More spawns.
Because we can resurrect each other.
Oh.
So if you go down and I'm still alive, providing I can clear out the area,
You
I
can
can resurrect
So you just need a clear area without getting damaged to
Yeah.
be able to resurrect. Okay, that's awesome.
It's just that the way resurrection works is kind of like the Gears of War system, where you have to wait a little bit and then
Okay.
press the button at the right time.
Okay.
So we kind of designed it so that that you couldn't and just spam it in the middle of a battle.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be
There you go, have that.
fun. It wouldn't be
Have
a
some
thrill.
chicken, Harold.
Have some chicken.
Thank you so much.
No worries, man.
You're making me look good. You're making me look good.
Keeping you alive, man.
Definitely.
You need to see
and I
the slut-
appreciate
It's all
it.
about
three
all about
boss.
teamwork.
It's all
Are
about
you,
teamwork.
other than the multiplayer component, are you gonna add? Are you working
We've
on
got
anything
like
else?
pretty consistent updates with like new weapons and
Yeah.
armor and stuff planned. In terms of like big stuff, we're
Yeah,
probably
like
not
new
going to be
levels
doing
and
anything for a while because we want to get the console versions done.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think after that, we're probably going to do a few more bits and pieces.
Okay. Bits and pieces meaning.
We'd love to get a 4-player mode. It's something
Yeah,
that
that
we're
would be
it's
great.
something
that'd
that
be
we're
amazing.
That'd be
we're
sick.
really looking at, but it's just it would require such a massive overhaul because the game really was designed with 2 players in mind.
Okay.
So I mean, if you look at these stages, the corridors are quite narrow.
Yeah.
Like if you had 4 people in here, it was
is really
just
tight,
because
yeah.
you'd have to upgrade the number of enemies and upgrade their hard, and we don't want to just make the enemies into slash sponges.
Yeah.
So it's a little tricky
You
to
need to-
find
it's hard-
that balance.
You still want that one-hit kill kind of feel.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
my god.
So we've got a few different plans, and we're still figuring it out. But I hope we can do something. I really think that people would enjoy
Yeah, I think this is
4-player mode.
It is a really fun game.
Even if just a party mode or something like that,
Yeah.
like a horde mode or something along those lines.
or like an arena.
Yeah. So there's lots of things we're talking about, but nothing confirmed at this point.
Online multiplayer is the next step.
Online
so far.
multiplayer. I mean, online multiplayer you can do right now. It just comes up here saying beta, and there's like a few little bits that we're working to improve.
Yeah.
Actually, the game plays fine. It's like little things like we want to put in a communication system, like so you can hit
Yeah, like
1, 2,
emotes,
3,
yeah.
like like give me a potion or
Need
don't be
healer.
a hero and stuff like that.
Be a hero.
Be here.
Save me.
Leave him.
Save me is one of them, I think.
Leave him to die.
Leave him to die. He's done.
He's done.
He's done. Forget about him. So yeah, we got stuff like that.
That's cool.
Oh, now that's more like it.
Star Steel Sword.
So if I talk to him, do I also get a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
dialogue
yeah.
option?
But
Okay.
it's random what he gives you. So sometimes you'll get something and you'll be like, "Oh, this is amazing," and then sometimes you'll get something and be like, "You cheap bastard." Oh,
Heavy
this is one of our new weapons, which is
Ooh, sword and board.
it's inspired by Bloodborne.
Okay.
And it basically it's a spear, but it also has a gun mechanic.
What?
So it's like one of the trick weapons.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Interesting combos for that one. Yeah.
Boom.
That is cool.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
fun.
Cool. All right, let's get.
That's actually the first time I've ever got it. So,
Oh really?
Yeah.
Let's take a test spin.
I saw
yeah.
I saw it come up in the developers notes, and we talked about it and stuff, but I've never actually found it before.
That's awesome. I love how
And
you
my
don't.
first time I miss. Nice.
I love how you don't ask for the items when they come out.
Well, it's we've got like a branch that I can go into and tinker around with. But I've been traveling for the last 2 and a bit months, going to all
Promoting
the
the game.
different
Conventions,
festivals
yeah.
and shows and conventions.
That's awesome.
So I actually just haven't had time, and I also haven't had internet access a lot.
Okay. Yeah,
We
I assume when you're going to different countries, you can't exactly get DSL for
so
a
I
month.
mean, in the last 2 months, I've been to America, the UK, Singapore, Malaysia, the Philippines,
Wow.
and then I'm going to Australia.
For another show.
Yeah,
for
for
Penny Arcade,
PAX.
Penny Arcade Expo Australia.
So it's been a romp, but I am excited to go home.
It sounds like a fun thing to do, traveling, promoting the game, but I'm sure it's exhausting.
It is, yeah.
I'm sure you've met a lot of people along the
I've
way.
met so many cool people.
Oh, the
Oh,
mole shark.
This is.
That's pretty sick.
I'm eating.
I've never seen a mole shark before. That's
no, me
pretty-
neither.
Yeah,
Me
that's
neither.
pretty
This is
wild.
my first introduction to a mole shark.
Who thought of all the lore and the monsters and stuff?
It's kind of a mix of everybody. Mole shark.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think mole shark is my weakest boss.
Oh, really?
And you're using a new weapon, so
I know.
you're not sure how you're supposed to do this.
I got it.
Oh, nice. That was a nice chunk. Oh, that hurt.
He is tough, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's not messing around.
Yeah.
And he does, his visual cues are
Yeah.
easy to see, but they're very
Really
tough
hard to.
yeah.
So if you keep going in like one direction long enough, you do a little sprint, and then you can avoid him popping up.
Okay.
That's
That's what we were doing
basically
just
the
now.
only. Yeah, it's basically the only way to avoid him popping up. And if you screw it up,
Oh my gosh. We only have halfway. We only have him halfway down.
I know we got this though. I believe in us.
I believe in us too. Mickey, help! Mickey,
What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to.
emotional support.
I'm trying. Oh, Lord.
No.
That's not support.
Can't believe.
You can do it. Harold,
I got you.
Harold's your boy.
Ah, where is he? Okay, gotta run.
That's crazy.
Oh, I see it.
It seems like the hardest boss of the three that you fought.
So
No,
far.
the golem is the hardest one.
The golem.
The golem on
Oh,
this level.
man.
He's just
Ah!
he's just this giant golem that just like he's basically almost static. He doesn't move very much, but he does this like 1-2 punch combo, and if it hits you, it's just that's
just
your
over,
health.
yeah.
It's just like you've got like maybe like
Oh.
I'm down. It's up to you now, pal.
I got this.
I
chief.
believe in you.
Can you resurrect him, Harold?
He can't because there's like
There's a
a weight, and he will hit you in that weight.
I might go a little quiet. I might
Harold,
just
you're
start
about to do it
focusing.
though.
No!
Harold,
It's
So close.
over. It's
don't
over.
you can pick up the chicken and
I
eat.
tried. I missed.
Don't miss the chicken.
You know what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's what we're talking about. Now run,
You're
run,
almost
run!
there.
Oh man,
You're almost there.
I got it.
You've got the magic shield. The
Ah.
magic shield is
You
over
can
now.
do it, Harold.
Rely not on the shield.
Oh, it's over.
That was lucky. That was.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right, but that
Good
was
run.
not bad for a
That was
first
a good
go.
run. You almost
we
had
got to
him.
go to the third level. That is not bad at
is-
all.
All right, that was absolutely fantastic. Is there anything else you want to tell us
No,
before
just
we go?
it would be awesome if you guys come and check out our stall. We're at the Indie Arena at ESGS. We're selling the game super cheap because we love being here and we want to sort of get the Filipino crowd involved. If you've got any questions, if you want to hang out, if you want to play the game, just come along and see us. We're very friendly.
Yeah, head on over to Indie Arena here at ESGS 2016. We're here live at SMX in Mall of Asia, so check us out. We'll be here all 3 days.
Yeah,
so
October
Friday,
28th to 30.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, October 28th to 30. Yeah, so come on by Indie Arena. We're at the far left corner when you come into the entrance. So check us out. We have a lot of games set up, so if you come by, we'll hook you up. I think that's it. We're gonna wrap up, and we'll catch you guys later. We'll be back in a little bit. Thank you so much for
No
joining
problem, my
us.
friend.
Yeah, we will see you.
This looks
We'll
like a
see you
great
over
game.
there. We'll see
Yeah,
you.
I'm right there, so you can just wave at me.
We'll
Buy
definitely,
Lost Castles, everyone.
Yeah.
buy Lost Castles, everyone. We'll definitely be playing this with you in a little bit.
I look forward to it, my friends. Okay,
That's great.
All
I
right.
gotta get back to my booth.
Good
All right,
stuff.
we'll see you, man.
See you later, my friends.
All right,
stuff.
guys. So I've been Harold. I'll be back in a little bit. So head on over to quitstalling.us if you have time. Check out our website. We got a lot of geek stuff, a lot of nerd stuff, and check out our podcasts. The Quit Stalling Talk Show.
Thanks a lot.
It's live every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Facebook and on YouTube. So check that out. So thank you so much.
Continue.